Good morning. It's Tuesday the 30th of May 2023 and today I'm just outside Hayfield at a place called Bowden Bridge. And Bowden Bridge is a very important place in the Peak District and I'll tell you why now. So this is where the mass trespass onto Kinder Scouts started. So my walk today is actually the same route, more or less, as the mass trespass route all those years ago, although I'm doing it in the opposite direction. I crossed over the bridge and walked along Edale Road as it curved round to the right. I was now walking beside the River Set, following it upstream towards its source. In half a mile, the lane split into two. I decided to take the lane to the right, although it didn't matter which way I went, as both lanes would come together again a little further on. After the two lanes reunited, the route became a stone track, curving its way to the left, to begin a gradual climb out of Coldwell Clough. I've never climbed up there before either. Hope to one day. That's Mount Famine, and the one at the back is South Head. My way is up this way, following the sign for Edale and Jacob's Ladder. I think I'm getting better at opening gates whilst trying to hold my camera and tripod. So, I'm in the Kinder estate now. At least I know I'm on my way to the Great Kinder Scout. So just there is Kinder Low End. The track continued to climb, crossing a stream at Oaken Clough. After about 3/4 of a mile, I was near the source of the River Set, as I arrived at an ancient boundary marker. I know now that I haven't got far to reach the plateau, because this is Edale Cross. Edale Cross is made from local gritstone and is thought to be medieval in date. It stands on the boundary between Hayfield and Edale and marks the edge of the former Royal Forest of Peak Forest. Beyond the cross, I turned left through a gate, leaving the main track to climb up towards Swine's Back. I'm walking behind Swine's Back now, and of course I did walk in front of Swine's Back when I did the Kinder Scout walk last August. Of course, that route I did the Pennine Way, which took me up Jacob's Ladder, and it passed in front of Swine's Back. But I just thought today, just to vary the route, I'll go behind it, take this path here. So, in a bit, I should be rejoining the Pennine Way when I reach Kinder Low. My way became a paved path as I could see Edale rocks to my right. I walked on, soon reaching the Pennine Way at a familiar trig point. Back at Kinder Low now, which means I've also rejoined the Pennine Way. When I was up here last year, this is the point where I left the Pennine Way and followed that path across there, which took me around the southern edge of Kinder, and I went down Grimesbrook Clough. But today, I'm going to be continuing a bit further along the Pennine Way, so I head north. Now following the Pennine Way, I was walking along the western edge of Kinder Scout. Isn't that absolutely wonderful? The views are fantastic. So down there, you can see Kinder Reservoir. Sort of beyond it you can just see Greater Manchester in the haze. Sort of a bit closer you've got places like New Mills and Hayfield. You can't really see Hayfield from here because it's hidden behind the hills. But it's over there somewhere. Okay, let's get on. I am expecting this walk to be busy today. It is bank holiday week, and although bank holiday was yesterday, this whole week kids are off school, so I'm expecting to see lots of walkers around. But, anyway, it'll still be a nice walk. I've probably come to the worst place today to get away from the crowds, but there you go. I've got my reasons for wanting to do this one today. So today's walk is about 8.5 miles, and as I said earlier, it's basically the same route of the mass trespass, but I'm doing it in the opposite direction. It's a bit windy at the moment, so it's getting sunnier later on, so we'll see. That looks impressive. Although it's bone dry today, I'm sure after heavy rainfall there's probably lots of water cascading down here, and that'll look even more impressive. Still, it looks impressive anyway. I had walked the Pennine Way for about 1.33 miles when I found myself approaching one of the many spectacular sights on Kinder Scout. Okay, well now I'm at one of today's highlights. This is Kinder Downfall. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Kinder Downfall is the tallest waterfall in the Peak District, with a 98-foot fall. It lies on the river Kinder, where it flows west over one of the gritstone cliffs on the plateau edge. So we've got lots of other people up here enjoying Kinder Downfall. I don't blame them. It's a bit blowy up here as well. Again, I'm sure after heavy rain, the water cascades down Kinder Downfall and looks really impressive. It's been a long time since I've been to Kinder Downfall. Oh well. Like today, the waterfall in summer is normally no more than a trickle, but in spate conditions it is impressive. In certain winds conditions, the waterfall is blown back on itself, and the resulting cloud of spray can be seen from several miles away. Just a mere trickle today. Wow. And up there, that's a public footpath that goes through all those peat growths across Kinder Scout. And eventually that comes out near Crowden Tower. The last time I came to Kinder Downfall, that's the way I went. But today, I should be continuing along the Pennine Way for a bit further. When frozen in hard winters, the waterfall is a venue for ice climbing, and it is also the highlight of a fell race that bears its name. Leaving the wonderful Kinder Downfall, I continue to follow the Pennine Way, heading northwest. I've ended up putting an extra layer on now. It's quite a warm day, but the wind up here on Kinder Scout is carrying quite a chill. Look at that. Just look at those wonderful panoramic views. I've walked all the way around there today. I haven't got very much further along the Pennine Way to go now. So, just continue for a bit more and I should be turning off and dropping down towards Kinder Reservoir. Step here, otherwise, what's going to happen? Well, I'm dropping steeply down from the very northwest corner of Kinder Scout. So, yeah, so just along there, can't really see it from here, but that's sort of like the northern edge of Kinder, but I might do that another time. And just over there, that's Black Ashett Moor. This path that goes down through there and then she takes you onto the Snake Pass. You can see ahead of me where the Pennine Way's winding up the other side onto Mill Hill. But I'm not going as far as Mill Hill today. I'm going to be turning left just down there. Yeah. Just beyond Mill Hill, Pennine Way carries on and then it crosses the summit of the A57 Snake Pass. I might go there next. Anyway, I'll just continue dropping down from here at the moment. Just look where I'm going. I took the paved path off to the left, leaving the Pennine Way for today. I now began a steep ascent through the beautiful William Clough. Dropped into a nice narrow valley now. Whoop. Got to watch my step though. This is William Clough. Very pretty clough. Reminds me of Grimesbrook Clough in many ways. I mean, of course it's one of the many cloughs that comes down from Kinder Scout, but this is a lot narrower than Grimesbrook Clough from what I can remember. Still very rocky underfoot though, so still got to watch where you're going. Just taking my time here. Yeah, it's actually a bit warmer now because I've dropped down from the exposed part of the plateau on top of Kinder. I've been able to take off my mid-layer, which is nice. So I should be alright for the rest of the walk. I'm on the last leg of the walk now, just this last stretch, as I head back towards Bowden Bridge. I'm going to say hello to Tracy, her daughter Samantha, and cousin Becky. Hi all of you, hope you're well. Now, it was a couple of weekends ago, Saturday evening, I was on my way to one of my local pubs to meet a couple of my friends for some beer that night. And just before I arrived at the pub, I could see three women walking towards me. And one of them suddenly approached me and said, can I have a word with you? And I said, it wasn't me, I said. But I knew why she was approaching me, and she just sort of said that her father had been watching my videos. Sadly he's no longer with us, but she just wanted to say that, you know, it was really nice that her father enjoyed my videos of all my stuff that I've done around Derbyshire really. So yeah, and it was lovely to meet you, and thank you for stopping to say hello. So Tracy, Samantha and Becky, nice to meet you all. I continued to climb down through William Clough for about a mile, until eventually I reached the bottom, where my path went beside the reservoir ahead. Not much further to go now. Just as I get towards the end of the walk, I'm walking beside water again. How lovely. This is Kinder Reservoir. And just looking back behind me up at William Clough and onto Kinder Scout there, it's amazing to think that 91 years ago all those people did that mass trespass and they would have all scrambled up William Clough. Amazing. When I think how difficult it was watching my step coming down, there would have been a mass of people just scrambling up the other way. Incredible, really. Kinder Reservoir is fed by the stream flowing down William Clough and by the River Kinder. The reservoir supplies drinking water, and is currently owned and operated by United Utilities. I'm approaching the Reservoir Dam now. Just beyond that, this path leads out onto the lane which takes you back to Bowden Bridge. And it's been another wonderful walk, absolutely wonderful. What's been particularly nice about this walk, apart from it being a new route again, not done this particular walk onto Kinder before, but I would say that I haven't retraced the steps, but I followed the route of the mass trespass all those years ago, but just in the opposite direction. Doesn't matter. You can do the route any way you like as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it's been lovely.